Welcome back to another lesson in Ielts. This is Steve, and I'll be providing you with another interesting topic. In the last lesson we talked about describing people. Now we'll be discussing how to describe places. Describing places is another common task in part 2. The most common places described are cities, hometowns, countries, public places, natural scenery and buildings. Your imagination and your knowledge in English grammar and vocabulary should be exercised to get a high score in this part. The first step is to state the name of the place you're going to talk about. Of course, you need to use introductory phrases. After mentioning the name of the place, you also need to say what kind of place it is. There are different types of places, and you should know the kind of place you're going to describe. Here are some categories of places. In this part, your prepositions are also important, so make sure you use the correct ones. Let's look at some prepositions that you can use. The first part of your answer is likely to be 2 sentences only. Look at the example. This is the part where you need to make a detailed and organised description of the place you're going to describe. The expense, quality of a place are most commonly mentioned in this step. The challenge here is to use accurate words to describe the place. Simple words such as big, nice and beautiful are okay, but there are a lot more words that you can use. Here are some expressions used to describe the expanse of a place. Here are some words used to describe the qualities of a place. These words are used with collocations. In order to use these accurately, you should know what words go with what adjectives. Another way to describe a building is to talk about what materials the building is made of. Look at these examples. In describing a building, you can either describe from outside to inside or the other way around. You can go from a general to specific description when describing natural scenery. Always take notes or devise a plan to make an organised description. Look at this example. After giving a description of the place, state its purpose or significance using the passive voice. The passive voice of verbs is used when the doer of the action is unknown or irrelevant. It is also used when talking about a general truth or emphasizing the thing acted on. Observe how the passive voice is used in these examples. Step 3 is usually found in cue card sub-questions, but there are times when it's not included. In this case, you have to figure out what the question is asking from you and give an appropriate answer. Most probably, the place you'll talk about may mean something special to you, or it's a place you have been to several times. To complete this task, you can use past simple and the pattern used to plus verb. Another possible sub-question is to talk about the place's popularity. These expressions will help you construct your answers. Choose expressions and a grammatical structure suitable to use in the sub-question if you are tasked to answer in this step. Look at this example. It's usual in the Ielts speaking part 2 to talk about something that is special to you. So you should be prepared to explain how you feel about it or why you like this place. Instead of saying I love, I like, use other expressions such as these. You can also include what you like to do in the place you are talking about. To sound more like a native speaker, you can use zero and first conditionals. Zero conditional is used to talk about things that are always true. Look at the structures and examples. First conditional is used to talk about things that might happen in the future. Look at this example. It is possible to talk about the importance of the place and add details using zero or first conditionals, but remember to use the structure that best fits your answer. Check this example. Generally, the answer will be composed of various adjectives. Some are stressed and some are not. There is no specific type of words required to be emphasized in the steps, so it depends on what words you want to highlight during your talk. Putting all the steps together, your answer will look like this. As mentioned earlier, some steps might not be appropriate for some questions, so use flexible grammar and vocabulary. That concludes today's lesson. Please review this topic if you feel you've missed something. Goodbye and have a great day.